Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Today, this evening, this afternoon, depending on where you are, we're watching and reacting to Spain versus Italy in UEFA Euro 2024 Group B. España contra Italia della Grupo B della UEFA Euro. Starting 11s are as follows. Teams are walking out at Schalke Arena in Germany. Starting 11s are as follows for Spain. In goal, we have Unai Simon. The back four, Danny Carvajal, Robin Lenormand, Laporte, Marc Cucurella. Midfield three of Pedri, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Williams, Alvaro Morata, and Lamine Yamal up top for Spain. For Italy, in goal, Gianluigi Donnarumma. The back five of Federico Di Marco, Riccardo Calafiori, Alessandro Bastoni, Giovanni Di Lorenzo, Jorginho Barella. Attacking midfield three of Davide Fratesi, Lorenzo Pellegrini, Federico Chiesa, and Gianluca Scamacca up top. You're ready to go. Can Italy pick up another win? Will it be a draw? Or will they lose to Spain as we expected? The winner of this match, if there's an outright winner, they move on to the next round. They move on to the next round if they win, if one of these teams win. If it's a draw, they'll both probably move on to the next round in the end. But because Spain's playing Albania, Italy's playing Croatia, and well, that's all I have to say, don't I? Italy looking to win over Spain. They did last time at the Euros to move on, and Italy end up winning the tournament. Anthems are playing. It ain't coming home. England just freaking drew Denmark. It ain't coming home, buddy. It ain't coming home. And that like button's got this one going. Italy, Spain, boys. And then we got Canada versus Argentina. Not exactly. I mean, I've slept it off. But I ain't going to let that ruin what possibly could be the best day ever. No. I know, I was just saying. I'm not going to let what that last night ruin what could be the best day ever. May not end up being that, but who knows? England drew Denmark, and who knows? Italy could beat Spain, and Canada could draw or beat Argentina. Who knows? This could be an absolute joke, but I don't know. How we doing, Henry? It'll be 3 poor performances I've had to endure by the end of tonight. Absolutely dreadful. You saying you think Italy's going to perform poorly, or are you an England fan? England was dreadful, I have to agree, but I love to see it. But I shouldn't be saying that because, well, I might just get my karma in this Italy game, won't I? I don't know. No, I'll be pissed off about football, but I will not be depressed. When it comes to everything outside the football, you know, things are great. Things are great. Kickoff is next between both teams. Things are great besides the football. It's the football that. But since it's going good, there wouldn't be any depression. I'm just going to be pissed off about the matches. So even if Toronto was completely crap again this year for the rest of it, I mean, I wasn't depressed last year, but I was a lot closer than what I would be if it was to happen this year. So, you know, you take the good with the bad. You take the good with the bad. Well, there you go. Yeah, that game was dreadful, though. But I'm happy about it because, well, you know. No offense to you. Still. I said they should have started Cole Palmer. Good for y'all. At least you're still here. Ultimately, if Northern Ireland would have run a better team, they'd be my number one in Europe. But they weren't the best team since best. Yeah, but, I mean, they're a smaller association, so. And you know what? If it wasn't Spain, I'd be mad at you, but it wouldn't shock me if you're right. Starting 11, Unai Simon, Cucurella, Laporte, Lenormand, Carvajal, Fabian, Rodrigo, Pedri, Williams, Morata, Yamal for Spain. I didn't expect you to be impartial. There was no way I was going to get that, so I'm fine with it anyway. Donnarumma, DeMarco, Calafiori, Bastoni, Di Lorenzo, Jorginho, Barella, Chiesa, Pellegrini, Fratesi, Scamacca. That may be a good thing, though, at this point. 90 minutes, boys. Let's go do it. Hey, at least the Timbers got a good result last night. Speaking of, hold on. Did I? No, I didn't. There you go. Boom. Teams are about to kick off. Italy wearing white. Spain wearing red. What you would expect out of these teams. Nacho's getting up there, though. Besides, I think Scamacca versus Nacho, that might not be the best matchup. I mean, for me, it would be good to see them play Nacho. For you, no. Calafiori's the new Maldini. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Calafiori's the new Maldini. He'll be fine. And we're off. Italy kicks off. They're going straight for the goal. Man, I love it. Let's go. Go for it. Andiamo. Andiamo. Let's go. They were going straight forward. The balls. Well, let's put it like this. Bastoni and Calafiori will be the best partnership at center back in the world one day. But that's just Italian football heritage. That's just Italian football heritage, though. Heritage. That's out for a goal kick. Well, that's console or mobile. Console or mobile. 1 minute in. I was making it. I don't know if it's well, it is football heritage in general, but point is, I love to see it. PS5. Playing forward. Fabian. Cucurella. Vincic, the referee tonight. Cross in by Williams. Header over the bar. Punched over by Donnarumma. Let's go. Let's go, Girault. Pedri with a header, and it's just tipped over by Girault. Let's go. Well, I know, but I added the Italian thing on there because they're very good defensively. They've always had good defensive partnerships. Bonucci, Chiellini, Maldini. They've always had good center back partnerships. Che cazzo fai? Che cazzo fai? Baresi, yep. Baresi. Maldini. Chiellini. Bonucci. Cannavaro. They always find ways, yeah. Well, I mean, they were sort of being whittled out of the team anyway. Even if they were great, I don't think they would have got called up. Well, not both of them, but if they were both all, like world beaters in the league, like Vela level, they still wouldn't have been called up. Especially not both of them. Williams, good clearance. Get it out, Barella. Just my opinion, though. I think they were done with the national team anyway. Besides, Italy sort of has this complex against MLS if we don't remember the Pirlo-Giovinco shit show before 2018. I mean, Pirlo wasn't great in MLS, but I sort of believe that Pirlo would have played very well in the Italy shirt those last couple of windows had they called him up. And I think they would have got to the World Cup. But they did it to themselves. Like, I think Giovinco and Pirlo not being called up those later windows of World Cup qualifying in 2017 for 2018, Italy shot themselves in the foot. I think Giovinco and Pirlo would have played well in the Italy shirt. Giovinco was Giovinco at that point. So if Giovinco couldn't get a call up, I don't know what Insigne and Bernardeschi would have had to do to get a call up. I don't know. If we're just going by that, I don't know what they would have needed to do to get a call up, but it ain't what they're doing right now. That's all I do know. I hate that they didn't get called up, but it would have been even worse for TFC. So you know what? Just imagine we lose Bernardeschi and Insigne with Larrea and Oso and Sean Johnson. Just imagine how much worse it would be. I think, well, it could be, it may not be, but it's more likely probably a blessing in disguise that we still have them than don't for the next month. I know last night looks bad, but still. Probably more of a blessing in disguise than not. Just imagine how much of a shit show it would be. Yamal. I don't think you have to imagine. You could easily answer that question. DeMarco. Donnarumma gets to the ball. Is the game on Fox? Fox proper, yes. Fox local. TSN in Canada. For some reason, well, okay, no, I actually understand it, but it is kind of crazy when you think about it that the first Euros game was on Fox proper, but Canada versus Argentina will only be on FS1. Yeah. I get there's an MLB Rickwood Field game. I get that. And the Cardinals are in it. I get that. That doesn't make it put on Fox 2. Just ironic the Cardinals are in it. But if the U.S. was in the opening game, they would have had a problem. But Canada, Argentina, I'm sure they're like, yeah, you know what? It is messy, but the people who want to watch it will watch that. I mean, Cortizo's the best signing of the three. I don't know why he would leave Monterrey, though. I don't know why he would leave Monterrey, though, to be totally honest. Cordova's probably the most realistic, or at least one that I could be like, okay, that makes sense. Cortizo would be the best signing of the three. Cordova would be like, it makes sense, but it's good. Why would he leave Monterrey? I don't get it. I don't get it. We won't get minutes. He should be. He should be. He's one of their best players. What's an acceptable result for... Well, at least you got Canada. What's an acceptable result for tonight's Canada versus Argentina game from Canada's perspective? As long as they keep it less than a 2-goal loss, I think that's acceptable. I'm setting the bar low, you know? If they lose by 2 or less, that's acceptable. If they draw, that's amazing. If they win, I'm going to be looking for the meteor in the sky because the world might be ending. And Fratesi goes down holding his leg. Yeah, but Canales might go to San Diego, so it would be nice to see Monterrey have a fire sale. It would be nice. Normally, they're the ones buying everybody. Spain and Italy combined to win 3 of the last 4 Euro championships. And outside of them, it was Portugal. So, I mean, draw, yes. Win, probably not. I mean, I'm keeping up hope, but I'm setting the bar low. As long as we get the wins against Chile and Peru, it's going to be hindsight. It really would piss me off about the Argentina game. If it's that bad, it's really going to be the hindsight. Playing forward, Scamacca pushed back, and Rodri is right there to get the ball on the cutback. They did push Scamacca wide, so Fratesi was a little bit to the right. 10th minute, 0-0, 0-0. FS1. A draw would definitely lift the FIFA ranking for sure. I'm sure that France result probably raised it a little bit, though. Not enough, I mean, but it's still probably past the post. Williams with the header wide. Oh, Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Yeah. That would have been... I mean, yeah, Lehman and Grosso playing together would have been a pretty sight, yeah. Would have been a pretty sight, I'm not going to lie. Grosso's a good player. Lehman, not really. It's not like she's bad, but she ain't as great as she's talked about being, but we all know why. Well, we all know. I'm glad he didn't. 11th minute. See, that won't happen. Unless the food is connected with the bird flu, no, they won't. Because the Thorns have so many Canadians. Until, well, you know, it's 2 different leagues. I could still be a Thorns fan. But, of course, AFC Toronto would come first. But I could be a fan of both. It's 2 different leagues. Of course, when AFC Toronto plays the Portland Thorns in Champions Cup, then no. But, you know, course, AFC Toronto, but, you know, works for me. Two different leagues, though, so I could still be a fan of both. I think it works. Cucurella, cross in. Yamal. Ball goes wide. I mean, if I could basically have an open soft spot for the Portland Timbers and they're still in the same league as Toronto FC, I don't think it should be a problem to be a fan of both the Thorns and AFC Toronto when they're in two different leagues. I don't think it should be a problem. It's just when, well, of course, when they play each other, it's Toronto. So, yeah, sure. It starts in August. August, yeah. Of course, Vancouver Whitecaps are the Canadian representative because that's pretty much all there was. Now that the Northern Super League is there. Over the top, Skamaka. Ball's chipped away, saved by Simon. Which side, the men or women? If we're talking about the men's team, Somerville, I'm good with that signing. I'm good with them getting Somerville. I think that's some I'm happy to see. Crescencio Somerville. I'd love to see Adriana Leon play for the women's side of Chelsea. She's already in the WSL, so there you go. But plays forward, blocked away, and that'll be a free kick for Italy. So, yeah, I guess that's that for both. Yep, saw that. Did not like that. It's not good to see Spicer out. I don't like it. I could agree with that. Yes, he looks like a French teenage mutant turtle. Mm-hmm. I mean, he did, but with like the French flag, it kind of, you know, I could see where it is. He just put the French flag on it instead of wearing like a. Instead of like red, green, purple, orange, he put on the French flag, so it worked. Everybody makes that joke. What, you've never heard anybody else make the frickin' TMNT joke at Mbappe? Like, I'm the first one. You must be living under a rock. Besides, I thought the mask was cool. I like Mbappe. I did not mean it like that. I thought... Must have said something. Besides, you live under a rock. There's so much more over. That's what you. Okay. That's what. Okay. Sure. Sure. There's so much more towing the line, and that's what pisses you off? Okay. Come on. Some that everybody else has said. Okay. Some is not even creative. Well, I mean, the jersey is striped already. Yeah, it's true. You can technically wear a hat on the pitch. Maybe the goalkeeper should wear a beret. Maybe the goalkeeper should wear the beret. talking about a mime shirt. 17th minute, 0-0. Settle. Leagues Cup begins next month. Can't wait. I just hope Toronto doesn't get stomped out by Pachuca. We're playing the CONCACAF champions. That's going to be fun. The CONCACAF champions are coming to BMO Field. This could end badly. This could end heavily badly. They're bottle jobs as always. As always, they're bottle jobs. I surrender. I surrender, Steamboat. I don't know if you're talking about Toronto or England, but "19th minute. I knew exactly what you meant by the plain white rag in France because I'm a war historian. I love war history. If anybody was going to get the plain white rag joke, it would be me. It would be me. 19th minute. They haven't won a war since the Revolutionary War. Williams, oh, good defensive play. Now get it out of there. Good. Italy ain't playing half bad. France haven't won a war since the Revolutionary War. Apparently, Donnarumma was booked because only one player could talk to the official. He was booked because he made the two players in the talk. But he's the captain. He's not the one who should be booked. By rule. I don't know. Doesn't even play Cole Palmer. Yeah, you don't deserve to win. Exactly. They shouldn't be, but that's neither here nor there. 20th minute. They shouldn't be, but that's neither here nor there. Beating up on England is like beating up on TFC. When they're bad, they're bad. Good. Go, DeMarco. Cross in and right to Fabian. What a promising attack that went nowhere. Don't let them make mistakes. I mean, yeah, I don't understand it either, but let them make mistakes. It's not like I'm totally unbiased here. Like, the unbiased part of me is, yeah, they're stupid, but let them make mistakes. The biased part of me is let them make mistakes. But yeah, Cucurella can't throw it across to save his life. I could have told you that 3 months ago, or even, I don't know, a year and a half ago. When that dude came to Chelsea, he can't throw it across to save his life. The fact that I think Azpilicueta is still better is a problem. Both for Chelsea and Spain is a problem. It's a big old problem. But then again, you know what? Morata scoring is a weird thing to me because, you know, he didn't do it at Chelsea. So maybe Spaniards and Chelsea's not something I should equate. Free kick for Spain. Even when he changed his number to 29, he still couldn't score. A free kick for Italy. Donnarumma. How long do you give Enzo Maresca as manager before he's fired? I need to see them play a couple of games before I say that. They haven't even played a preseason game yet. Like, without that, I'd say 6 months. I think he gets fired before Christmas. Getting rid of Poch is probably the stupidest thing Tuchel could have. Well, one of the stupidest things he could have done. He's done many. The recent most stupidest thing he could have done was fire Poch. I think Poch was just starting to turn things around. I think he was just starting to turn things around finally, and he was finally starting to bet in. Like, they fired him right as he was getting there. I could totally see I could see a reality where Enzo Maresca is fired in 6 months. Point blank, period. I could see a reality where he's the guy. '23rd minute. For some reason, there is that, but I feel like we're more likely to see the 6 months reality than the he's the guy reality. Yamal. Oh. Morata. Pushed wide. Blocked away. Good defense by Italy. I agree. What a player you could have created in Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, but Chelsea let him go to Germany, let him stay in Germany. Then he, truly sold him there, and then he went to City. And we paid for it ever since. I don't know if he would have been as good, though, with Chelsea, to be honest. Just like Mo Salah, I think he would not have, had he stayed with Chelsea, he would not have been the guy that he turned out to be. So, but again, it's bad in hindsight because, it's bad in hindsight, but I don't think he would have been that guy. I mean, yeah, he's always been talented, but I don't think he would have been that guy. Hell, even with Wolfsburg, I don't think he was that guy. But he's showed enough to Man City to buy him, and then when Pep came around, hell, even before that, De Bruyne was getting there over the bar. He was getting there, but especially when Pep got there, that turned him into a freaking superstar. So he would have been good. I didn't say he wouldn't be, but he would not have been world beater. Same as Mo Salah. Basel, Roma, Liverpool. I agree with that. Hell, I could do that. Williams, cleared by Jorginho. Chiesa. Oh, here we go. Well, hey, at least they set back up. Over the top, Barella. Still Barella. Cross into the box. That's going to go for a goal kick. Yeah. No, I think they're actually playing well. They haven't allowed a goal. They're defending well. I mean, yeah, Spain's had some runs, but nothing came out of it. I didn't say Italy was better than Spain. I just said Italy's playing well for what I expected. I'm not going to lie. I expected Spain to be up 2-0 already, to be totally honest. At least it wouldn't have shocked me. Let's put it like that. Okay, no. In an ideal world, I want my teams to play heavily offensive football. But if it's my team, I want them to win. Sometimes you can't win if you play overly offensive football. Even if you play your best, you still can't win. Sometimes you have to play defensive football. Now, if it's my team, I'd rather get the point or get the win. If it's somebody I don't really give a shit about, yeah, I'll be harder on them. I don't know if you've noticed that. But yeah, of course, when it comes to Toronto or Italy or Canada, I want the result or the win. cross in, punched away, or something like that. But if it's like Jamaica, I'm going to be like, why aren't they playing offensively? I hope you've noticed that. Like, ideally, I want to see heavily offensive football, and ideally, that's the way I would play the game. But I do know you can't. Sometimes you can't cross in. Shot blocked away. Sometimes you can't reconcile the two, and that's the problem. Fabian, good tackle. Sometimes you can't reconcile the two, and that's the problem. Sometimes you're not good enough, but, you know, just like Toronto isn't good enough. Can't believe Sergio Aguero said that Miami would win the Prem. And I'm like, can somebody tell me what he's smoking? Because I'm sure he's on some. I agree with that. Southgate's blaming his loss on not having a natural replacement for Calvin Phillips. Who's that sound like in the Toronto sports market? Well, shit, I could go with many. The Leafs, Bill Manning. I've never really heard John Herdman blame his loss on a player for not having the replacement. So I can't say that. But Bob Bradley. Yeah, Vanny did it a couple of times. He did throw his players under the bus sometimes when he could. Especially later on. 29th minute. Just anything Toronto sports in general. He plays for Wolff. I remember when TikTok stole the Be Real thing for a while, you know? Remember when they did like that TikTok Now? Like while Be Real was the most popular thing in the world, they were doing TikTok Now. And then you don't even hear about it anymore. They just took it away because nobody does Be Real either. Man, I remember TikTok Now. That was crazy. Huh. Of course. Look at Xolos from Tijuana. They played a very offensive season. They're bottom of the barrel, even though they dominated every match. Exactly. That's my point. I agree with you. Playing forward to Spain, 30th minute. Di Lorenzo. Oh. Yes. He felt the heat. He don't like the heat. He got out of the kitchen. He felt the heat. Oh, shit. Oh, and it also doesn't help that a player called him out for asking Vini for tickets. So, you know, it doesn't help that he did that either. So, you know, it's like, so you're a bullshitter. So it just makes him look like a total hypocrite. So that doesn't help. If that didn't happen, he might not have backtracked. But when he got put on Front Street for asking Vinicius for tickets, well, called him a hypocrite, then the heat just got worse. Ciao. Thoughts on Brazilian national team prohibiting extravagant haircuts? Well, the team's not good. You don't deserve extravagant haircuts. If you're not good enough, you don't deserve, as a team, you do not deserve individuality. Okay? So, to me, just like what Toronto FC, well, it didn't work out, but I understand the thought process. Just like what Toronto did last night. They all came in at the same time wearing training gear and not extravagant outfits. There was no individuality there. When you're not good enough, you don't deserve individuality as a team. You only deserve your individuality and your own spice when you're good enough. That's my opinion. You have to earn your individuality. It's my opinion. When you're a team, but you have to be good enough to earn your individuality. But you can't just do it by a case-by-case basis. The team has to be good. That's my opinion, personally. You're either a monolith or you're good enough that you can show panache. If you're showing panache while you're shit, that just makes you look like kids. That just makes you look a child. That just makes you look naive. I mean, it's unrealistic, but yeah, I would. If the one choice was twin magic, you know, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Good. Donnarumma's getting a workout. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, considering it's 0-0, I'm going to take that any day of the week, twice on Sunday. Good. Oh. Free kick for Italy. Fratesi. And I don't like the call, but okay. I think Haaland will be the Euros top scorer. How could he do that if he's on his couch? That's too far out for him. You know that, right? Williams playing forward, 34th minute. 10 minutes left in the half. I'm saying because he's not at the tournament. That's why I said he's on his couch. Do you get the colloquialism? He ain't in the tournament. He's on his couch. He might be partying, but he ends up on his couch. Probably with the absolutely pulsing hangover, but, you know. I agree. Nah, Chelsea versus Man City is not going to be a tough match for Man City. You're crazy. If Chelsea wins, Maresca might be him. Maresca might be him. Let's just put it like that. He might be him. Hell. 35th minute. Header. Won by Williams, and Di Lorenzo gets bodied away from the ball. That's not a foul. He didn't even get touched. Free kick for Spain. Dude, he didn't even get touched. He didn't even get touched. How is that a foul? The trailing leg, fair. Okay. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Free kick. Fabian at the top of the box. Shot, and he sends it into space. Okay. Goal kick for Italy. Why did Di Lorenzo do that? I have no idea. Makes no sense to me. Israel might play Copa America after this one. They might start playing Copa America after 2024. So in 2028. But Greenland's joining CONCACAF, or at least trying to. But I've also heard that CONMEBOL, depending on how good this Copa America does, wants to keep CONCACAF teams in the tournament. So 38th minute. I don't know exactly what the move is. I mean, I'm still doing the watch-alongs. I mean, that's something. 38th minute. No penalty. Clear, clear, clear. Good. Free kick for Italy. No, that's a clear that's a clean tackle. "39th minute. Perfect match for Grimaldo." I agree, but again, let them make mistakes. Let them do stupid shit. He'll still play about 30 minutes, probably. At least that's what I would do at this point. Os de la Fuente. Calafiori. Grimaldo. 39th minute. Playing over the top. Oh. Thoughts on Miami beating Columbus? I'm honestly shocked. 40th minute. It's going to end 1-1 or 0-0. I'm actually better with that than what I thought it would happen. Columbus has flashbacks of Pachuca. I mean, when you get the bubble guts like they did, I don't blame them. That should be a foul. You missed that? 40th minute. 0-0. 0-0. Miami without Messi playing means you really have to get better. I agree. 41st minute. Can Costa Rica pull an upset this Copa America? Well, you know what? They always have a possibility. I wouldn't say they can't. Wouldn't shock me if they did. Now, is it a win or draw? I'm not sure, but wouldn't shock me if it happened. Fabian, shot saved by Donnarumma. No Suarez as well. Yep, he's playing for Uruguay as of now. Miami without Messi makes Sheffield United look like the best club in the world. Well, that's pretty funny. Well, it looks like their generation switch looks pretty good recently, but again, that could be the quality of opponent. Jack, I think I got the bubble guts. You got the bubble guts. You got the bubble guts. Bubble guts. You got the bubble guts. Please tell me I'm not the only one who remembers that song. Trafic, Wax, nobody? No. You're missing out. How many of y'all were on 2010's YouTube? He wants Timothy De La Ghetto. Some of y'all probably know him better from Wild and Out than YouTube. Player down for Spain. Lenormand's down. I saw 8, so I don't know. I saw 8. 43rd minute. Spain and Italy both top 2 in the group as we speak. Spain has the better goal differential, which, again, not the most surprising. They beat the shit out of Croatia. But I'll take it. 43rd minute. But I'll take it. 4 points will probably say we're going through anyway. I see you're a man of taste. Let's go. I would love to see it. Is that even possible, though? It's not. They would be playing each other in the semifinals at the very least. It couldn't even be the final. But it would be nice if they played deep in the tournament. Let's just put it like that. Boop. .44th minute. Yeah, I remember that. That was a bad shout. For some reason, I could totally see it happening, though. And by the way, why would it be biased? I mean, yeah, I'm sort of rooting for CONCACAF in this tournament, but there's no bias towards me in the USMNT. Have I ever, besides when they're playing Mexico, ever given them the benefit of the doubt? Especially Berhalter. Have I ever given them the benefit of the doubt? Biased my ass. I just could totally see it happening. Where the USA does so much better when they play Colombia in the knockout stage than how they did in the friendly. Like, they looked like they were playing possum, and that's going to be some of the discourse around it. Shot over the bar, and they win on penalties because Matt Turner's so good at penalties because that's pretty much his bread and butter. And let's remember, they don't have to play extra time. It's straight to penalties, so that really helps. Wouldn't shock me in the least. That seems like something the USA would totally do. Have I ever given them the benefit of the doubt? Unless they're playing Mexico, no. Or anybody under them. But like once they get into like real tournaments, have I ever given them the benefit of the doubt? No. 45th minute, 1 more minute of stoppage time, 1.5. 2 minutes of stoppage time was added. We have 1.5 to go. Y'all knocked out of the park there, but I'm not too surprised. Go Chiesa, and it's a foul the other way. I don't think you fouled him, but okay. I don't think that was a foul. That's momentum. .46 minute. Rodri gets a yellow card, and he misses the next match. Aiden Morris would never. Aiden Morris would never. Header down. Be given away to Lenormand. 46 minute. What was Cucurella doing? Being an idiot as he normally does. That's just classic Cucurella. Halftime, it's 0-0. I'll take it. Italy hasn't played half bad. They're playing better than I expected them to play. Let's put it like that. 0-0 at the half, 45 minutes to go. Can they keep going? See if they can get a goal in the second half. I agree, that was a dive, and he's being an idiot, as he normally does. Trust me, I've watched more of him than you. It's not fun. Defensively better, offensively not. I agree with that. But what matters is the defense. Good defense could earn you a point. Good offense, yes, it can earn you 3, but when you're getting overran and the referees are sort of on the other side, you know, I think Italy's doing what they got to do. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. Second half of this match, no matter what, then we review it. Then we'll be here for Italy or Argentina, Canada at 7. So, and yes, Copa Gold Cup's going to have guest teams next year as well from around the world. Should be fun. I can't wait. Should be fun. With that being said, Sid's how I'll be back. But the refs definitely look like they're on the other side. They're leaning more towards the other side. So we still don't know that yet. It could be 2 per other confederation. It could be just whatever the hell they choose. We're not sure. I'd rather it be 2 per confederation, but 2 guests per confederation. There's certain teams I want to see, like, I don't know, Italy, Japan, there. No Qatar, please, God, no. England, because I want to see them cry because they couldn't even take a Gold Cup home. Italy for obvious reasons. Japan for obvious reasons. Australia, because I like Australia. I like the Aussies. Morocco for semi-obvious reasons. Yeah, 24 teams. I think that's the only thing that's on concrete is it's happening next year, and it's 24 teams. And also the World Cup's going to be here in 2 years, so they're going to use that opportunity to personally, I think Oceania should go through the prelims, but New Zealand and Fiji. With that being said, we'll take a short break. We'll be back. Sit tight. Back for the stats at the half. For a 0-0. Huh. No, they'd still win like 7-0 because, you know, Fiji. But back for the stats at the half. 61% possession to 39% possession. 9 shots to 1. 4 shots on goal to 0. 293 accurate passes, 91% to 165, 80%. 9 fouls, 9. 2 corners to 0. 9 shots to 1. 4 shots on goal to 0. We got 323 passes to 206, 91% pass accuracy to 80. We got 6 throws to 4, 0 offside to 0, 1 yellow to 1, no red cards on either side, 0-0 at the half, 0-0, medio tiempo. Italy's playing well defensively. Amazingly defensively. It's the problem of they haven't done nothing offensively. But if Italy's defense could be this stout, they could still win the tournament. Or even go deep, I should say. Go deep or win. Spain is probably one of the more, as it is, offensive sides in this tournament. So the fact that Italy shut them down is pretty damn good. Now, can they do it for another 45 minutes and maybe get one on the counter? Who knows? We'll find out. But what I do know, we're going to see. Ha! Well, I mean, in theory, it's true. In theory, something's going well. Like, at least you haven't given anything up. Your defense might as well be playing well. Now, your offense might be as blind as a bat. But in theory, as long as you ain't giving some up, you can still win the match. Which it's especially if it's your team. See, if you notice, I don't say that when I don't give a shit about somebody. Again, I'll point out, if I don't give a shit about a team and I'm just watching as a neutral or watching for entertainment and reviewing purposes, I don't say that shit. Only when it's my team do I say, oh, they're playing well during a draw because at least they could still win the game, in theory. I give them a lot more leeway. Now, if I was the coach, if we were that bad, I'd do what we needed to do. But in an absolute perpetuity, I would rather them play absolutely offensive football. But again, that's what I want. Could they perform it? I don't know, but it's not my call. I ain't the damn coach. I could disagree on what they're doing, but, you know. Mexico 3, New Zealand 0. You know what? No. I'm going to go there. Mexico 3, New Zealand 1. Bill Tuiloma with a goal for New Zealand. We're going to show some love to Bill Tuiloma. Yeah. Bill Tuiloma scores the goal for New Zealand. 3-1 Mexico. Because Malagón will let in a howler. I don't know why. It could work. No, but it could work. Frankie Amai's going to Toluca. If this was 2 years ago, I'd be happy about that. Right now, it's milk toast at best. Who scores for Mexico? I'm going to say Piojo Alvarado, Marcelo Flores, and Quiñones in that match. We're talking about the New Zealand match, so Alvarado, Quiñones, Flores. Exactly. Thumping header from Bill Tuiloma, and Malagon's just standing there like a dumbass. Yeah, that's exactly how I picture it. Yeah. Tell me if I'm off, Rory. I don't think I am, though. Tell me if I'm off, but I don't think I am. Bill Tuiloma, thumping header. Malagon stands there like a dumbass. And I don't know. It won't be Edson who gets owned by Bill Tuiloma. I think it's going to be probably Gallardo. Yeah. Well, he may get called up for a friendly, though. Or Kevin Alvarez, maybe? No, he ain't getting called up. Yeah, I didn't think I was off. Now, the question is who gets owned, like, on the jump to have the header happen? I'd say he should play about 30 minutes a game, but that's probably liberal as all. He, in my opinion, with the season he's had, he should start. I don't think he will, but I'll admit he's had a good season. I think he should at least play 30 minutes a game if he ain't going to start. Cristante's on for Italy. Well, that was Bolivia. That was U23s. I mean, that was pretty much the perfect place to play him. And he didn't. So. I'll admit, Marcelo Flores had an amazing season. Now, no, I'm not. Nope. He'll score against Jamaica, I have a feeling. I can see it. Now, if Siboldi was the Mexico manager, I'm sure he'd be playing him, but who's off for Cristante? And he gets a yellow as soon as he comes on. For taking out Rodri. Cristante is on for Fratesi. Jorginho's off for Cambiaso. Well, that's two subs. Cambiaso's on for Jorginho. Cristante is on for Fratesi. One of those I'm okay with. The other I'm not. But when Fratesi got a yellow as soon, or then Cristante got a yellow as soon as he came on. No, that's a bit crazy. That's a bit crazy. Gio Reyna, when he's playing for a US, he plays well. I don't see why Gio Reyna wouldn't. It's still Spain versus Italy. They better score Italy. I hope they do too. Well, why would? Of course they would. Well, actually, no, that's stupid because he wouldn't be coaching your team, and he's the only reason they're worth it. They're worth anything right now. I mean, yeah, you could say Tano had good regular season results. He never had good playoff results. Jardine has both. And you want him to coach Mexico. You're out of your mind. Everybody else in Mexican football should want him to coach Mexico because that makes sense. Your own team, your own fans want you to coach Mexico knowing he won't coach you anymore. That is idiot. That is idiocy. Idiocy. Top 5 best outside backs of the Copa America. Well, Alphonso Davies, Richie Larea, Anthony Robinson, playing forward, 47-minute. Jorge Sanchez, no. I say Acuna, and Danilo playing forward. There's not too many. I say 2-0 Argentina. And that's exactly why Robinson, Larea, and Davies are all up there. Hell, if Adekube plays wing back, he's up there too. Or he plays outside back, he's up there too, to be honest. Canada has 3 of them, I'm not going to lie. In Copa, Canada has 3 of the best outside backs of the top 5. I'm not going to lie. Davies, Larea, and Adekube. They have all 3. They have 3 of the 5. And 4 of them are in CONCACAF. Exactly. That's why I didn't say Destor. Exactly. That's why I didn't say that. And 4 of them are in CONCACAF. Cross in. That tells you something. I guess Acuna just have both sides. So say, but Dest would be in there if he wasn't hurt. And I still think Robinson would be in there over Estupinian if he wasn't hurt. I think Estupinian would probably take it over Adekube, though. Most likely. Davies and Larea would still be in there. Cross in, header, cleared. 50th minute. Spain starting well with the ball in the second half. This is about to be in MLS in 1 or 2 years. Still really good for the USA, though. Besides, I don't think he'd be in the MLS in 2 years, or even 1. I don't. Good clearance. Turns and runs. Scamacca. Scamacca versus Laporte. He's all alone. Scamacca. Right to Unai Simon. Montiel or Molina? I'd say Montiel. But Thought Mom says Molina. But Montiel deserves the run. 51st minute, in my opinion. I don't think he's in that discussion. Well, if it is Montiel, I guess. Yeah. 51st minute. Why did Aston Villa change Douglas Luiz for Weston McKennie? Douglas is clear. What? Did you not see Weston McKennie last year at Juventus? Weston McKennie is a damn good midfielder. I don't know what. He could replace Douglas well. Shot wide. Goal kick for Italy. 52nd minute. Pedri puts it wide. It seems like you're still thinking about the time McKennie. Who's the best MLS and Liga MX players in Copa America? Well, Messi, of course. Duh. Fabian. Williams. Rodri. So, Messi. Quinones. Flores. Suarez. Lorea. Salomon Rondon. Oh yeah. Rangel. After what happened? Saved. After what happened? Rangel. Okay, yeah, sure. Piojo Alvarado. Chiquete. Yeah. Playing forward. Italy. Making the run out of the box. Calafiori. DeMarco. Over the top. It's going to be right to Unai Simon. Goal kick, 53rd minute. Italy's got the ball forward when they can, though, compared to earlier in the match. Cucurella. Williams. Good tackle. Di Lorenzo. '54th minute. Switch to Cucurella. Williams. Cross. Shot. Own goal. An own goal by Calafiori. And it's 1-0 Spain. Williams crosses it in, and it pops off Calafiori's foot. Damn. Uno a cero España. That is unfortunate. I think that's probably the loser. That's probably, yep. That's going to be the one that gets us. That's how it happens. I mean, great cross. That's what happens when you play too defensive. Saved by Donnarumma. Yes, I'll be live for Peru, Chile tomorrow. Yes. And I'll be reviewing it. Yes. That should be up somewhat later tonight. The stream page should be up somewhat later tonight. So at least you're not Croatia. Exactly. It could be worse. Still lots of time left. Have you seen how much Italy's gone for? Like, at best, it'll be 1-1. So many own goals in this tournament. I agree with that. I think Spain is winning this game. I'm just surprised it wasn't 3-0 Spain. Own goal probably has golden boot at this point. It's like when Vacant wins the WWE Championship. It's like when Vacant wins the WWE Championship. Shot saved by Donnarumma over the bar. Italy's playing like Toronto. Well, fitting. Fitting. 58th minute. Williams corner. Header. Cleared. Cleared off the line. Donnarumma's having a good match. He honestly is. That's what also hurts. He was only good at the Euros. He's never had a chance to be good at the World Cup. Italy can't be offensive. Spain's overwhelmingly better. July 13th, Louisville City will be playing a friendly against Cancun yesterday. Juarez played New Mexico. Interesting. No chance England or Italy win the Euros. Well, as long as England don't win it, I'm okay. Like, I get Italy is sort of rebuilding and they have to build into the tournament to even have a chance, but as long as England doesn't win it, I'm a little bit happier. How's Calafiore doing? He just scored an own goal. So, good game until then. But, I mean, his whole back was turned towards the goal. I mean, it seemed a little bit brainless what he leading to the own goal. It's not like it was a situation where it was like, oh, I can see how that was a screw up. It sort of was like Germany or Spain winning the Euros. At this point, you're right. I'd rather it be Spain. Probably Germany, but I'd rather it be Spain. 1 shot, none on goal for Italy. 13 shots for Spain, 6 on goal. If I was Scaloni, my message would be, you're world champions for a reason. They're 49th for a reason. We know you can win. Pass it to Messi. Yeah. Well, as long as it's not coming home, it's fine with me. If it's not going Rome, I just don't want it to go home. As long as it's not going home, I'm okay if it's not going Rome. No, I'm not going to rant. It's not like they got butt blasted 4-0. A 1-0 is like, it sucks, but not a rant. No. Already did that. Playing well my ass. They drew Denmark 1-1. Playing well my ass. Free kick for Spain. If it ain't coming Rome, I won't mind Spain or Germany winning either. Prefer Spain. Retegi and Taka are on. Chiesa's coming off. Yep, they're waving the white flag. Chiesa and Scamacca are off. Retegi is on. They're waving that white flag. I know, but that was a horrible performance today. It was dreadful. Hell, their first game was dreadful too. It's not like hell, at least at the World Cup, they had some barn-burning performances. I agree. They're lucky it's not way worse. I agree. Realistically, Argentina. My heart says Canada, but realistically, I expect it. I'm starting to see that it's not going wrong. Thank you. I mean, they're defending really well. I mean, their defense isn't bad. They had a bad defensive play, but I mean, their defense is pretty strong. '65th minute. Campeón de Campeones, Tigres versus America, June 30th. Mexico win the Copa America before Mexico or Italy wins the Euros. Well, Italy's won it twice. Technically, that doesn't, again, maybe if you added the word again, you'd be correct. And y'all have made the Copa final twice and bottled it, so levels to this game. Cross in. And Pellegrini. That was the moment to get the draw back, but it didn't happen. That was a wasted chance. '65th minute. Evander will probably be going to the All-Star game. I believe it. 66th minute. I know Italy did just miss a good chance. I saw the same thing you saw. 67th minute. Unai Simon hasn't had to do anything in this match. Yeah, except kick the ball. 66th minute. At least it's not 5-1. '67 minutes. (1-0) Spain. Well, I mean, Evander's not Mexican, so yeah, of course he doesn't get into the Chivas team. And Cabecita isn't Mexican either, so hell, I don't even think they have any Mexican players right now, so it's nobody worth a damn. Let's cite the record that there's the Mexican only Mexicans rule for Chivas. Let's cite the record. No, Evander would get in there if he was Mexican. Yellow card, 68th minute. 1-0. Used to, and he actually used to play for Chivas. He used to play for Chivas. '69th minute. Short free kick. Italy looks terrible. I mean, offensively, yes. Defensively, besides the own goal, no. Playing forward. Cross in, blocked away. Oh. They haven't played much. Yeah, I can understand the question. Italy hadn't done much. Shot. Posted. Goal kick. 70th minute. Italy's playing like L3. Like the bad Tata era, yeah. I said the Tata era Mexico team. They used to be, though. Ferran Torres coming on for Pedri. Yamal coming out for Alex. One more window, 2 subs for Spain. They don't even have to bring on Grimaldo. What do you know? 71st minute. Didn't Mackwell say something like Mexico winning AFCON and Asian Cup was a dumb take? Didn't he already say something to the effect of that recently? I'd have to agree. Besides, Mexico couldn't win CONMEBOL. You should know how hard it is to win guest confederation tournaments. You've bottled 2 finals. Free kick for Italy. D'Lo, the next Bellerin. That's just mean to D'Lo. Come on, no. That's just mean. 73rd minute. 1-0 free kick for Italy. Pellegrini standing over it. DeMarco walking away, so it is going to be Pellegrini. Pellegrini, 73rd minute. Please be a good please. Over the bar. Oh. Good for the Birmingham Stallions. Not me. I'm Canada. 73rd minute. '74th minute. Has Italy scored yet? No. '74th minute. I don't know. Gotta have fun somehow. This game isn't. Italy has one shot the whole game. Well, that was number 2. 2 shots. I count 2 shots. I count 2 shots. I count 1 goal. Italy, I count 2 shots. Spain, I count 1 goal. Yes. You know what? You might have a point. I already said that. Watch out, Spain. Italy has 2 shots now. It's that 1 shot in 100,000. Hate to admit it, but you have a point. I think he would be better than Insigne at this point. Like, Insigne isn't bad, but he ain't great. Insigne just does enough at this point, which isn't what we expected him to do. Cross. Player down. On Insigne does the same thing. He only scores bangers. Dilo fouled. Goal kick for Italy. Yes. Jose Perez and Oyarzabal are coming on for Spain. For Morata and Williams. One more window, one more sub for both teams. Well, pretty much. Italy used theirs at the half, or used their first two at the half, so they only have one window, one sub. Spain's both used match windows. One sub with one window. Italy going forward. Advantage played. Free kick for Italy. 78th minute. Well, of course they are. They're in the supporter shield race. Toronto and Portland are just trying to stay in the playoff hunt or stay above the line. There's a difference. There's levels to this game. Honestly, overall, as a team, I think Salt Lake is better, yes. DeMarco takes, and D'Lo can't bring it down. It should be 5-0. I agree. I don't know if Royce will make a big difference at the Galaxy. Now, Giroux at LAFC, I can see it. 79th minute. This match should be 5-0. It legitimately should. I agree. $16 shots, 6 on goal, 1 goal. Salt Lake's home kit is fire. I agree. It has grown on me, this year's home kit. Their Beehive kit still sucks, though. I still think 1-1. I would take that and run if that happened. I would take that and run. I would take that and run. It's like Barca. Now you're going to make me hate it again. 80th minute. Goal kick, 81st minute. Yeah, we know how that's going to be a loss. I just hope it's not a blowout. This wasn't a blowout. I'm okay with that. Header. America just hasn't played yet. It starts at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Yes. Canada's winning today. If they do, the last 2 games were worth it. The Toronto loss was worth it. Italy's loss was worth it if that happens. That'd probably be best day ever by itself. Shit. Free kick. 82nd minute. Over the top. Right to Unai Simon. He drops it but covers it. Canada should beat Chile and Peru. Yeah, Italy might just be a joke. Hey, at least the U17s. Hey, you know what? At least the Italy U17s won the U17 Euros. Future looks bright. Let me cope. 83rd minute. Eighty-third minute of 90. I think Peru. Will be third, Chile fourth. Free kick for Italy. 84th minute. Because Canada beats them both and Argentina beats them both. But I think Peru ends up beating Chile. 90 minutes, ball's round. Handball free kick or throw in. Corner. Corner. Yeah, that was because of COVID. Besides, when you're just playing for third place, who really cares? Oh, wait, it is their first game, though. We'll find out. We'll be watching that game if the ball's round. We'll find out. We'll be watching that game tomorrow. I think Davis will be good left wing. He should be playing left wing for Canada. Why has there been so many own goals? Because they're playing sloppy. 86th minute. Saved by Simon. Playing forward. Oh, hey, look, Italy finally has initiative. I can't believe it. Could have done this 30 minutes ago. And that's a giveaway. What are you doing? 87th minute. Cleared. Cleared. 87th minute. Still 1-0. 1-0. Free kick for Spain. 88th minute. Goal kick. Free kick, goal kick, whatever. '89th minute. Carcajal's down. One minute to go plus stoppage time. Nice. '89 of 90. Playing forward. Go, 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 go. What are you doing, Pellegrini? Or not. That's going to be saved by Unai Simon. Pass, or not even saved. That's out for a goal kick. 90th minute. How much stoppage time? 4 minutes. Bigger cherry Coke can. It's a 16-ounce can. Playing forward, cross in, cleared. 3.5 minutes to go. I need something heavier, but I'm not going to do that. Saved. At this point, I'm not going to do it because why not? There's no reason to drink some heavier at this point, even though I should. 3 minutes to go. We almost got burnt by Jose Perez. That's just unconscionable. That's just unconscionable. What the hell? Clear the damn ball. 2 minutes to go. We legit just almost got burnt twice by Jose Perez. That is unconscionable. Jose bleeping Perez. Bleep. I'm surprised Spain hasn't scored more than one. I agree. Hell, they didn't even really score one. It was an own goal. It should have been 6. It should have been 6. That's the plus. Italy's defense is damn good. Of course it was better. They won the Euros. They missed the World Cup, but they won the Euros. The goal is a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. As the Nigerians say, it's a goal. It's a goal. 93rd minute. Italy from 2006 was better. Yeah, McFly, thank you. Hello, McFly, obviously. One, they won the World Cup. Second of all, this ain't New Orleans. I'm not taking it off. Will you throw me some beads? If you throw me some beads, but this ain't New Orleans. Throw me some beads. Throw me some beads like it's Mardi Gras, then we'll talk. But you ain't going to throw me no beads. So, no, I ain't going to take it off. 94th minute. '94th minute. Blow the whistle. I'm tired of this shit. Just blow the whistle. Oh, my God. Que cavolo. Well, of course Maldini's better than Calafiori. I didn't say he was good enough yet. I didn't say he was there yet. Headed away. Corner. They're going to let them have the corner before. Last chance for Italy to salvage a point. Corner for Cambiaso to take. Malocchio to Spain. Malocchio. 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 Spain. Malocchio. Malocchio. Spagna. Spagna. Malocchio. Malocchio. Don't you play with me. Spagna. Malocchio. 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 Cambiaso corner. Donnarumma's up. You're either going to call it or you've seen some I didn't, but I pray to God you're right. Cambiaso cross. Header. Wide. Still with Italy. Cambiaso swings in another cross. Header. Calafiori. Wide, and that's going to be full time. And it's full time. 1-0 Spain. Italy has to pick up a point at the very least against Croatia on match day 3. But they still do hold their fate in their hands. But God, they need a better performance. They need a better performance. Maron. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to playlist. Share friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. And I'll see you at 6:55 for Argentina versus Canada. Live and review. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.